Hello everybody and welcome back to Theme Park Coasting, and today we are over here at Alton Towers to experience the Oktoberfest of 2021. And with me today to have an absolutely awesome German day, we have got Jayden, Adam, Kate, my mum as well, my dad, with a whole day over here today. It is open till around 7 o'clock tonight.
8 o'clock, but 8 o'clock. At 7. So.
Yeah, so it's at 7, but it's open till 8 o'clock.
To be honest, I think that's pretty cool because you get to listen to a bit of Oktoberfest entertainment.
It is
that
very
goes
cool.
On to 8 o'clock,
I do like that. But
we'll sure be doing that even if it's in the rain, which is likely. But
yeah, it's going to be raining today, but we will still be showing you shows, rides, and so much more. So if you're over here for this vlog today, you're in for a good one. But of course, if you are new to the channel, we make theme park videos from across the world. We've been to California, we've been of course over towards France, we've been over here in the UK. We post over 4 videos every single week. So if you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe and comment down below, as it means the absolute world to us. But I think with no further ado, let's go have a look at what Oktoberfest has to offer. Oh, what an amazing castle over here at Towers. And of course, looking from this angle, Oktoberfest, they have done a very good job this year.
Yeah,
now,
I mean, considering last year, because we came in 2020 for 2 days, and to be genuine, it was good, but yeah, the level they've done this year is definitely better. They've definitely improved a lot. Like, we've got a bar up there this year.
I love that 2-story building.
Yeah,
that's so cool. Like, I know Fort Park do, and I've been there a few times, but over Hilton Towers, it does look very good. Yeah. I do like the stage and stuff, and hopefully later on, as long as it's not raining too badly, all this will be filled and there's so much going on. But Jayden, this is your first ever Oktoberfest over at Alton Towers, so of course you haven't seen the vibe yet in the evening, which is always amazing. But first reactions, how does it look?
It definitely looked, I think atmosphere-wise probably better than Thorpe Park. However, soundtracks, I don't know, because I love the Thorpe Park soundtrack.
It does, it depends on what the
That's the thing that makes Thorpe Park's Oktoberfest thing. Like the detonator one, stealth's countdown.
But again, that is really Oktoberfest over here. But
I was more happy today, like, over the last couple
of weeks. And quiet, it's a lot quieter.
Yeah, I mean, over the last couple of weeks, we've been to Thorpe Park, like, I must say about 6 times Oktoberfest. We're going tomorrow as well, hopefully. But so we go quite a lot to Thorpe Park Oktoberfest. And you know what? This was more happy. It just was more energetic. It's quite quiet as well.
Yeah, so I was going to say, it's quiet. There's a few reasons why maybe quiet. For starters, it's a freezing day over in September. Also,
October.
October? Oh yeah, it's the second October day, isn't it? But also, we're going to Oktoberfest in October, cool, right? But also because there is the petrol crisis at the moment, which if you don't know, there's basically a massive lack of petrol in the UK. However, we have been respectful. Because we've only got like 1 load of petrol the whole week it's been on. We took trains to work and school and stuff. Yeah, so I mean, yes, this is what happens. So we have not used a lot of petrol, so we can do this trip.
So this is only like the big trip we've done the last 4 weeks. This is the only one we've done. But obviously, we had to get it on for you guys. So we're back in the mood of Oktoberfest. I'm ready for some rides.
I'm ready to enjoy music, Jayden. Okay, first up today, we're heading over towards the Smiler, and normally we never go here first. Personally, I'm not a big fan of this ride, and also it normally gets a really long queue, but it is quite a short one today, so we want to get on here. Jayden loves the Smiler, so we have to do it today once for him. And again, it's all the big codes in this park. Once we get this done with, we go on Oblivion, which is amazing, 13, Rita, and rides like that. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. Never know, I might change my mind, but at the moment, I'm regretting the decision already.
Yeah, I'm so regretting this, but you know what? It gets it done. So today what I'm trying to do is re-rank my top 7 here. So I got a new fresh opinion on all of those. Because I think now it's now overtaken Galacticon. And when I was looking at it last night, it just didn't work well. It just didn't look like, because I preferred different rides what I put down. So I'm going to redo it today. You never know, this may be at the top, it won't be.
It definitely will not be. just did Smiler, and actually it wasn't too bad. Now, that was one of the best rides I've had on it in a long time. It was very smooth, and it was actually quite enjoyable, but I still think the hype is way too hard this ride. And I know I've done rides aboard, like American stuff, but it just isn't enjoyable. It's like nothing to it. It's like a few loops, 2 lift hills, and a track. So really, there's nothing to a ride, which I think is, well, that exciting. Now, I get Jayden enjoys it, I don't know why, but why did you enjoy the ride, Jayden?
Well, it's fun. A good ride. Very smooth. The rain didn't really make the ride that fun, but as fun as usual because it hurt my face.
Yeah, the queue wasn't too long, but now, every single time on the channel we say, why is there this in the queue line, these 2 things? And someone commented and told us why. Now this, remember, this used to be both parts of the station. You know there's like 2 stations on here for rides. This used to be station 1, battle station 2, and you queue up for the station that you want to go into. Of course now it's closer to any one of the 2, but that was what it was for. So now we finally know what these 2 parts here are for.
Actually pretty good, but...
So yes, we've done it, guys. Thank you everyone to that, really appreciate that.
Yeah, but we're talking about Smiler. I actually quite enjoyed that one. We had row 3, I got the middle, which in my opinion are the best sort of seats you can go on the middle seats. They're quite a bit smoother. But the inversions were good. I enjoyed it more than I usually do actually. It's still not my favourite here, of course, but yeah, you know what? It's worth to make the visit down to Alton. It's a great park. It's got Smiler as well. I'm with you, so.
Yeah, and actually, when we were in the queue, we did meet a fan of the channel. So if you're here, just like he did, just go say hello, and it's lovely to meet you all. Rain has got miles better since we just went on Oblivion. Now, instead of like raining a little bit, it's now raining a lot, which is really handy when you're like sitting at the end of Oblivion and just waiting for the dispatcher cars for like 10 minutes or so. Yeah, we're soaked, but welcome to theme parks in the UK, guys. You get used to the rain, you get to enjoy the day a lot more, and to be honest, you can't spend the whole day hiding away from it. You've got to continue to do what you're doing, whether it is raining, blistering with heat, or really windy. Sometimes it really is. And yeah, it may not be perfect weather over here today at the park, but if you do stay inside, you do go on all the indoor rides. Facilities will be absolutely packed, but also you just don't experience it all, because in the UK, for some reason, these sort of parks, all rides are outdoors, which makes an awful lot of sense for what abroad normally inside. So
yeah, so there's a couple of crashes inside, but in the UK they like to walk outdoors.
Yeah, it's a bit weird sometimes, because you think logically you really spool one ride inside.
This is what I'm saying, like literally, they just like, usually countries prepare for the weather. This country, I mean, I know it's a very mixed bag on weather and rain.
Yeah, it can be really hot and it can be really cold.
It really is. Like, about a week ago it was shining like bright, and like now it's just chucking down rain. But to be honest, I said on Oblivion Breakdown, they should make a nice tunnel at the end. Not one like the Haunted House Monster Party, just a little metal shelter. One that fits in with the theme, and I know it's...
And keeps you indoors.
Exactly.
But I think we're now heading up this way. We normally go down that way, but...
It's quick, isn't
we're
it?
going to head over towards 13 and Rita, like we always do. We always go in this sort of route, because you get to go around like a circle. You go from Smiler and Oblivion, then go to 13 and Rita, and then you go on the cable cars. If it's lunchtime, have lunch, or go on the cable cars all the way over towards Neverton Galactica, and that really gets to complete the whole ride. And you want to do the sections, because the park is huge, unlike a Fort Park.
Yeah, it literally takes like 25 minutes to walk from one end to the other. It's like crazy.
But unfortunately, 13 isn't open. We were like one decent ride in this land.
Yeah. I got to admit, 13's queue is just as bad as Smiler.
No, 13 is amazing. It's got a good queue line. It's a good ride. My favourite ride at Alton Towers.
It's got surrounded by trees.
No.
You can't even see the ride.
No, 13 is the best ride in the whole of Alton Towers. Overall experience is perfect. Such a good ride.
Anyway,
and no matter what anyone says, it's the best ride. So that's it.
Anyway, a Fight Night, not a Fight Night, a Scarefest
update.
Construction update. Over here is where Darkest Depths is this year again, and they haven't got the queue line yet. They will probably do that in the upcoming month. but as you can see, the facade is nearly done.
Yeah,
Probably can't see over the fence, but
no,
yeah, if you go on the cable cars, you guys have a nice little view of that. See if you're taking it from Forbidden Valley.
and we should be taking it in a
the
bit.
other way.
I'm not just standing at cable cars all day, but I'll just keep going round.
We can't find
I mean, Ted doesn't know what I did, and you stay dry. Yeah, we're not doing retits, going all the way down there, and I'm in the dry at the moment because it's really wet everywhere, but that queue is just too long. And also 13 more shot, so that pretty much just sums up this area really. We may go on it later on, but I'm not a fan. At least you read one of my least favourite ones. I know I hate Smiler, but 13 is genuinely amazing, but Rita is generally just awful. Like, I don't know what it is. It sounds like a good ride. You launch off like that, you go around the track. It does sound, and it even looks really cool. Right, I just there's some clips of you right here. But when you go on it, it isn't even that just fun. It just is just boring. There's nothing about it like that is actually enjoyable. So we're not going to go on that right now. However, I think we're hoping to head round towards Galacticum and everything. It says 5 and 0 minutes, but knowing this park, it would probably be like half an hour, 40 minutes. But at least if you queue up 40 minutes for that, you'll queue up 40 minutes for a good ride. What time is it now? I think it's time to enter the Alton Towers Castle and head on to Hex because the rain's done stopped, and as much as we are going to persevere through it today to get the content out for you guys, we do like to have a few indoor rides, and with this being 16 minutes of the whole experience, that means 20 minutes without rain. So what we better do in Hex, and to be honest, I think it's probably the only ride which people do when it's in the raining, because literally no one else really enjoys this ride when it's sunny or something like that, because it's quite a pointless ride. But in the rain, it's mega popular. So. Oh! And of course, the history of Alton Towers is always useful to know over here, and it's the only ride situated inside of the castle, so we get to go in here.
And also as well, don't worry, if you didn't we start doing big coasters now, we haven't. I would have personally done the other coasters, but these guys wanted to be indoors, so yeah, so that's why we're not doing that single.
And where's the rain? Nowhere! Nowhere! It's the rain right now. And to be honest, it can be the worst ride in the world, but as long as it's indoors, that's a win-win.
It was on a cold autumn night in 1821, Earl Shrewsbury back to his home, Alton Towers. As the journey neared its end, a mysterious figure suddenly appeared in the room. A member of the Earl's family would die. A ferocious storm raged, and with one mighty bolt of lightning severed a single branch from the old oak tree. A member of the Earl's family suddenly and mysteriously died. The arrogant Earl ordered his servants that every remaining branch of the oak tree be chained up in an attempt to prevent further misfortune. Bizarre experiments in a desperate attempt to finally banish the evil power of the curse forever. This passageway, which unearthed the secret, was stranger than anyone could have imagined.
What a fun ride is Hex, honestly, and I enjoyed it a lot more this time. Possibly because it's raining like mental, but also because I think it's just a funner ride. And the Madhouse, I don't know if they're the Legoland one, because the Haunted House Foster Party is amazing, but better than Legoland one, Jay, do you think? Haunted House then Hex?
No.
What do you think better?
Haunted House.
Do you? I think the pre-show goes on for a bit too long. Now the first time it's nice, but once you've done it the second or third time, it does go on for quite a while. However, one thing that we never noticed, you can talk a bit, Jayden, we never noticed is that actually up here is a part of the castle that's hidden by the trees. Now I'll try and zoom into it. I don't know time it's there. I rarely ever notice that, but it is, it's a part of it.
I see it sometimes.
And there's no way, we don't know what's in there. It's all come out of the trees all the way around, you can't get into it.
It's more like a
but it looks like, it looks like it's part of the castle. So, if anyone knows what it is, please comment down below, as we'd much appreciated to know. However, I think we're now working out eating arrangements because Normally we at Burger Kitchen, however today I think we're going to go something that we've never ever done, literally ever. I think we're going to pizza and pasta, so we're sorting all that out at the moment. And we're going to head over towards Oktoberfest to do that sort of thing. And maybe even today, we're going to show you a little bit inside of the hotel over here at the Towers. But all of that is to come later on. So stay tuned to this video, because even though it is raining, we'll be doing all big rides, of course, the hotel. And if we survive to later on, watch the show. In the cable car now, and only one stop on this journey, but nevertheless, it's nice to be all together really for the first time, and inside the cable cars, because we're going to be heading now. Adam, you can announce where we're going to go, because you've always wanted to go there.
Yeah, so I've now done every single Merlin pizza and pasta. So yeah, we've really done all of them basically. So we've done Legoland, Chester, Thorpe Park, Warwick Castle, and then just the UK ones really. But we've wanted to do Towers for quite a while now, and we still haven't done it yet, so little challenge. But
first time we get to it, and of course, you may not know, but I don't like pizza. So, it's hard for me to go in there, but I do like tomatoes, so I'll have that one. And cucumber, but I don't like pasta either, so for me, that is really why we don't go a lot. Nevertheless, I'm going to get a hot dog, and I'm going to enjoy that as well. So we'll see you when we get to pizza and pasta. Oh, exciting stuff. They are in the queue for pizza and pasta, and we're in the queue for Runaway Railway. Runaway Mine Train? Runaway, I don't know what it is.
Runaway Mine Train.
Runaway Mine Train, that's it. There's so many runaway things over here in theme parks. But, we thought, why not do this? It's a bit of a queue formation in there. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be actually. I thought it was going to be really long.
Hopefully we get the back.
Like, it's raining and it's lunchtime, so why wouldn't it be long? But it's actually quite short, so hopefully it's going out soon.
It's a pretty good coaster as well. Like,
exactly, in the meantime, me and we're going to do this, and of course, I get this is not long because it's raining.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a good ride, lovely music, and normally you miss out on this attraction because it's not like something like, no, not Smile. We do not like Smile. It's not something like 13 where it's a really good ride and you want to queue up for it. It's actually not worth the queue, it's really long. So, to be able to go on it right now means that we can tick this off 2021.
coaster done.
Do you know that me and Adam are quite smart, so we bought a coat with hoods.
Yeah, imagine not bringing a coat.
Well, I mean, this is Tom's coat, but hey,
I've got a coat, I just haven't got a hood. I do have a hood that attaches on, but I've got it, so brilliant. We are back outside after an amazing pizza and pasta, all for me, just a bunch of tomato and cucumber, but honestly, you've now completed all of them, and that one was amazing.
Every single
before we continue, I didn't realise how big it was. Like literally, it goes all the way down there and stuff. It's huge.
Obviously the outdoor seating is shut at the moment because,
well,
I mean,
you can tell why. But yeah, it's huge. So in the summer holidays, it probably won't get too busy because there's a lot of seating for outside as it heads out the way. But you've now completed them all.
Yeah, I know. Also, as well, another tip is though, is that this does actually open, well, today it did, until closing, so you can go right until 7 o'clock.
All you need to do for tea, yeah, exactly. You've got to do
to the right
also,
basically.
Also, we checked queue times, and
it's dead quiet now.
yeah, it is.
Because of the rain.
Christmas. Wickham was 15 minutes, and Smiler was 10.
Was that
like
Man on 15.
Oh no, when do you ever get to see that? Exactly.
Wickham was 15 and Smiler was 10.
Okay, now we're going to quickly rank every single piece from pasta in the UK.
We are in for it.
Just so you know, So at number 5 is Warwick Castle. It was still good. It was just like there wasn't much.
There wasn't a lot there and stuff. Yeah. Even there's not just no tomatoes.
I mean, to be honest, I don't really eat much. I only eat margaritas, so it's not that hard. But yeah. So
they should have
Warwick
margarita.
Castle, then it's Thorpe Park probably. Then it's Legoland. No, then it's Chesington. Then it's Legoland, and then
obviously over here, Alton Towers. Alton Towers is number 1 for everything.
Amazing.
Mine is 5 Warwick Castle. 4 was Chessington. 3 was Legoland, 2 Thorpe Park, 1 Alton Towers.
There you go. So we all get on those best. If you come to Alton Towers, in the tomato count, Warwick Castle's at the bottom.
Scarefest, they also have some extra theming.
I did give my thing. Warwick Castle, 0, because there's literally 0 tomatoes. Then it goes towards
Chessington. It's basically how many tomatoes
Chessington, they limit the tomatoes over there, so maybe not so much. And then it goes over towards, oh, I don't know, Legoland for tough ones. I haven't been to Legoland since I was like, literally like 2 or 3 years old, so I don't really know Legoland.
But Tom, so
they got good theming at Legoland, they got good theming in there.
Yeah, and also at Legoland as well. They also have a couple more tomatoes than at Chessington, so.
Oh, maybe, yes, exactly, very true. And in the Alton Towers, despite you're only getting a bowl, not a plate, I like the overall theming, overview of Cong Rapids. it was a perfect tomato count. So that's my list. But as you can tell now, we're now heading on to Duel, and I've been saving this pun. I've lost it for the last 3 vlogs. I keep forgetting what it is, but I'm going to remember this time. When we get old, I'm going to tell you the punniest pun that you have ever seen, okay? So you just wait for it. You're in for a treat, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. New record! Whoa! You've seen a groundbreaking moment over here on theme park coasting, as I did hit 42,000 points, which is 1,000 higher than I got on my last record. So what does that make this ride? It makes it nope, no. Enjoyable. It's a very enjoyable ride. Oh, I am just too funny. All the time I can that part. That is too funny. I know.
Definitely glad.
But he didn't have a very enjoyable time. Oh wow. This channel is it's why you subscribe, guys, to get content like that. Yeah, but we are now heading over towards Nemesis and Galactica. And saying that, what?
Duel was actually pretty good this time.
It was very good.
I actually quite like the dog ride, it's pretty good. But the thing is with Duel this time is they added some more theming twice. They added a rat, so
I did jump.
if you remember, I think it's the third scene.
Maybe that's a real one that we just didn't realise.
Yeah, and there's this huge rat, and there used to be a thing where it turned around. It was in like the dining room that way, and there was obviously the big monster which turned around with his hand. There used to be nothing on his hand, and I was a rat, and I that's quite. I think we had another animatronic there as well.
Yeah, but honestly,
and I think all the effects were working. It was pretty good.
Yeah, and that's a Jules' very iconic ride on the channel, because it was our first ride within any vlog on the channel. So it was our first ever vlog, our first ever ride
and
was
another
Jules.
very iconic ride is this B&M button,
which we are heading into right now, Nemesis. Oh, the B&M butts, yes. We're heading over there, and honestly, this land is amazing. It's so fun. It's so enjoyable, and this was Subterra recently, so they should open it again, really.
It was Project 42.
I never just left it like.
That's a span.
No.
Apparently they will be doing something with it soon. It's just quite cool actually, because I really do hope they do something with it.
Yeah, it's quite a good little place. It's in a good land as well.
Also, there's been something the other day, and they said, wouldn't it be cool to have like a massive queue for Nemesis? To actually have a pre-show round there, make your way through there and have like a little scene before it where Nemesis Subterra, have a pre-show and then you get on the ride.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Or they could do like a little museum there, like of all that old history at the park.
Yeah, because Nemesis is a very iconic ride, and of course it is a B&M, which means it's going to be great. But actually, there was one point where I did not like this ride. I thought it was rough,
same as well.
I thought it was painful, I did not get a fuss about it. But now, really from the start of this year, it's just been amazing, like so enjoyable.
It's very intense.
God, it's an amazing ride, and every time I go here, I look forward to going. Now, I need to redo my ranking because I haven't done my ranking for a long time, but it looks like you walk on. So we'll take you around this walk-on queue for that beast of a roller coaster. To give you guys a perspective of the queue line here today, this is how short it is. Now, sometimes they let you in groups, so we'll just start filming here to show you that the whole queue is literally walk-on, and this is why you stay and persevere in the rain, because yes, it's wet. It's not as bad as it was earlier, but you get queues like this. This is the weekend in September, arguably not the busiest month of the year, but you still get to go on mile at this short 2 weeks ago in August. But it's October now. 2 weeks ago in August, well, 5 weeks in August, come here, you'd be an hour waiting at least. But now, you can go to a ride like this with just a walk-on queue. So why wouldn't you come over here? Because September/October, stars, there's no one scared of them, when there's no real events on. So just go then, and you get really short queues over here at the park, which is exactly what you want when going towards a theme park, whether it's raining or not. Short queues are just really good, because if it's raining, you can go in afterwards, and if it's not, you can lap over and over again. Oh my god. that was one of the most crazy rides, one of the best rides I've ever had on Nemesis. And it was the best ride on Nemesis. That was just crazy. We literally were in the queue, so we didn't get the first one.
The second to back, because back
is
like disabled queue. Yeah. And there were no disabled people waiting. So I'm going to explain the rest of it. So then the lady said like, come on in.
An amazing staff member.
Amazing staff. I thank you so much. And then she did that. And then I was like, does she mean us? So I was like, right. So I stopped from it. She did that again. And I was like, okay, we want that row. And honestly, that is insane.
That whip that you get, it was just mental.
I can see why people all over the world said they want to go on.
And we were all saying, weren't we? We were saying like, if you do that all the times, it could be one of our best rides in the park. Possibly a favourite.
To be honest, in my opinion,
that was
like,
just crazy.
I mean, we're going to go into Galactica again now.
Which is a current favourite. Which current
I don't know. It's so likely.
But yeah, I don't know. This is your current favourite, but it's crazy how a ride that opened literally almost like 20, 30 years ago. It's one of the best rides still to this very day at the park. That's how good John Wardy was as a creative. Create rides like that, and being John Wardy, you always saw people who make rides like that, and it's still to this very day is a phenomenal ride. But Jayden, I haven't asked you yet, how did you find that ride?
I'm feeling dizzy from how intense that was. That was definitely the best ride that I've ever had on Nemesis. It's definitely my second favourite. It creeps up more, still hasn't beaten the Smiley yet.
How can it not be the Smiler?
Just
impossible.
It's impossible.
The whip on it.
What is so good about the Smiler? What makes you prefer
the inversions? And it's just like you don't know where you're going.
I genuinely do not get it. If this is your favourite, maybe. But I mean, Smiler, no, it's not good. It's just a few immersions, and I just don't get it. I don't get why it's a popular
some people
ride.
in my school would say that Smiler's the best ride.
I don't get that either. I don't get people who think that for having the same elements a few times is amazing. But that down there is amazing.
It's like, I mean, the thing is, we were just saying how many been able to be on. I've been on like 8 or 9 now of some across America, and to this day, that's still the best bin I've been on. It's insane. Like, I mean, I've probably been on the best flawless, and that's still the best. It's so intense. It's great. And to literally about 3 hours away from that is amazing. I love it. So
isn't like this fancy than the Nemesis queue?
No, I think it was
like down there.
But no, because
the air queue.
That is the old air queue. Because remember, Jane, it has a dip where the gate
Tom
is.
lied to me.
No, I think it was.
Tom said to me that was the Nemesis queue.
No, I just think it was. But then there's a dip where the gate is, so it's quite hard to get over a gate on the ground. But that
was the Nemesis queue. It deserves it.
I was generally just speechless after that, and I think we did a few more rides today to work out who is the best. We'll walk on Nemesis again. Maybe we'll. We're just so blown away at the moment.
To be fair, all the queues are like walk-on.
Exactly.
Usually when you go to like California, Australia, so it's always hot, sunny, queues build up quite a bit. But then the UK, it rains. Yeah, sometimes you can be unlucky and it's always long queues. Other times,
it goes like
we
this.
have a walk-on queue like now.
Yeah, and I do want to mention as well that Alton Towers do have a rainy day guarantee, and they have put it into place today.
Good though, yeah.
So if it rains for, I think that's a whole day.
I think it's about an hour. If it rains for over an hour, I'm not sure. It may be a little bit longer.
Because I look at the forecast, like when it's straight to the end. So we look at the forecast, and what they do anyway is they give you a 3-day back. So I know rides are open and they're short queues now. If you paid to get in, you got like another day, which I think is really, really good.
I think that's really good. Because I mean, literally,
it's quite fair on them. It's not their fault, is it? It's raining.
And it's only been raining for about 3 hours now, so it's not long. And I know it's constant, but you know what? We're still having a good day. Remember we talked about Oktoberfest much? We didn't really see much of it.
That is the one point of Oktoberfest, and that's not going to agree with me. You have Oktoberfest in that area, but once you leave, it's no different. There's no music, there's no like atmosphere. So apart from that, and I think Wickham's got a bit.
Got a new little bit near Mutiny Bay, in that area.
Yeah, but it's all part of the same.
So by the way, if you're thinking, oh, we're not going to go there tonight, we will go there at 7 to 8. So yeah, so at the end of the day, as I said, they have entertainment all them to which is amazing. I mean, I wish Thorpe did that, but I think that's a really good piece of entertainment. Yeah, they've got that on.
And I think in the middle of the day, what we're going to do is we're going to nip out into the hotels, because as much as I can cope in the rain, I need like little breaks and things. I've got my hood of course as well, and I'm going to nip out to the hotel, have a little drink, do a bit of hotel hopping, which I love to do, and then we're going to head back in here.
By the way, there's a new longest queue now, and that's 30 minutes for Wicker Man.
See, that is the queue task today. That is what you can expect. front row over on Galactica. Amazing ride again over on that attraction, but I think Nemesis did top it for the best ride today so far.
And now we're going home.
Oh no, we're not going home. We are leaving. Don't worry guys. We're going over towards the Alton Towers Hotel. Now we're not staying. Last time we did this vlog, we were staying in the hotel. This time we're just hotel hopping, because as a public guest over at the park, you are allowed to visit in all the hotels, which is absolutely great. And one thing that I love about theme parks all around the world is hotel hopping, where you can explore the hotel, see what they have to offer. Of course, you may stay one day and you get a bit of insight in it, but also it's just nice to see it. So when we went to Disney World, which I did when I was younger, like literally when I was like 11 years old, what we did is like every single evening we ate somewhere different for tea, and if we don't have any trips planned in the future, we'll do that as well. But we get to see the hotels and see what they offer. So today, we're just nipping down, we're heading to the main Alton Towers Hotel. So if you want to watch a hotel vlog go for the Splash Landings one, that'll just be up there right now. But that was an amazing trip, and I definitely want to stay overnight. But of course, it's not cheap, so we can't do that every single visit. Nevertheless, we're going to show you today inside the main hotel, and I don't think in any vlogs so far I showed you in that one. I've been outside of it in a few of them, but this one is absolutely amazing. Like, I've been inside of it before when I went to Flash Landers, I didn't film it, but if you want to stay in any hotel, they're all great, but I do really like the main hotel over here, and you guys get to see it right away. Oh, walking up to it now, and like I say with this thing, lots of people don't even know this is here, so be able to explore now. A, makes it really good fun, B, get out of the rain, and C, you get to have a look at this. So if you did not want to see the hotel, I do apologise, but skip forward because we're going to head back in the park. But if you want to see a little bit of inside the hotel, we're heading in right away.
So this kind of reminds me of the Disney Hotel. Pink one. That's the Peter Pan ship.
Yeah, it does remind me of it a little bit, and I think we're going to go over here to here because it's really, really nice. And I think this is the, not saying it's expensive, it's one of the cheaper ones I think you can stay out. So definitely have a look over here when you come over towards One Tower to stay, because you never know when there's a good deal on or something over here in the main hotel. So walking to the lobby now, it is almost check-in time, so we've tried to get a little bit before, and they are proud to serve coffee, which is always handy for you guys. But yeah, look at this. It's quite impressive, to be honest. Like, you can see like the sort of steampunk sort of thing over here. So we're going to sit down, have a little relax, and then we'll catch up with you when we explore the hotel. So we've just realised that there's a bar down here, so we're leaving our sitting spot and we're going to head down over here. And honestly, this hotel does look amazing, and I'm going to show you the restaurant in a sec, which looks really cool as well. But one thing I think is really nice about this one as well is that you can literally leave here and there's like a lovely little lake down there, which of course you've got the sea beams over there, and Splash Landing sinks there, and of course you've got this one here, which is just really nice. They have little features in here which I don't need, but it just makes it amazing. Like, look at this structure in the middle, it's so fantastic. And I think it's just kind of one of the posher ones that you can go and get because it does look quite posh. But look down here at this restaurant, it's like a little garden sort of thing. It's really quite cute actually. And I think you can get breakfast there, and of course the bar is located over here with a pirate ship, which Jayden kind of wanted to go on, but it's closed, so you can't get up there. Yeah, why did we leave the hotel? Well, the reason was because your dad kept on about wanting to go back into the park. So we said to him, we said to Uncle Claus, because like, you could go in the spa, and he was like, no, I want to go to the park.
Tom's been begging to be the smiler again.
Oh yeah, obviously I have, but we have now left, and obviously as I said, because of you, Uncle Claus, you just wanted to go back in the park. But we are now going to head back via the Splash Landings way, because of course we stayed there recently, and also in the water park area it's really warm. However, unfortunately we cannot film in there for obvious reasons, so we can't get any footage inside the water park. But if you do want to see that, please follow our channel and check out our other video where we stayed overnight, experienced the water park, and so much more. But if you head down here from the hotel into the conference centre, there's this really awesome walkway through the actual water park itself, which is absolutely epic, to be honest with you, because that's the sort of thing this park does. You don't just have a hotel, you have other little features as well, which is really awesome. So we're going to head down here, and you see the sign there, Alton Towers Water Park, and this is how you can get there quickly from this way. And of course that's the slide, I think that's the music slide that we're on, bring out memories, bringing it back. But we're going to head now. This is kind of conference there, so nothing interesting here, but we're heading to the water park and we'll catch back up with you. So you're a little bit inside the hotel over here, and we're going to head back to the park. And then you come out here, and this is of course where we stayed, and you can actually get food from inside the water park. We didn't know about our last trip, but we just saw people with like hot dogs and stuff, which you can get inside of us. If you go to the water park, you can get food there. But yeah, this is where we stayed. It brings up some memories, Shane, doesn't it? It was only like, I don't know, it was at the end of August we went here. No, it was the start of August it was, wasn't it? I don't know. It was like the start of the end we stayed here.
Yeah, it was in like the
Middle, yeah, maybe it was middle. I know, but it was such a good show. I remember sitting up there, honestly, watch that vlog, hotel vlog, amazing.
It was like our Yorkshire.
It was at the end of our Yorkshire trip, so the sound but also amazing, because we got to go and spend time in this, well, impeccable hotel. And if I'm being honest with you, I think this one's cheaper than the other one. It's not far off prices wise, but I actually prefer this one. I think it's nicer, it's more holiday feeling, and you've got that epic water park. But if you'd rather a more casual spa-like hotel, which actually has a spa, I think Untitled one would be better for you. But for me, Splash Landing's all the way. Oh, back in Alton, and honestly, that gap was a genius idea of myself, because now we feel refreshed. And everyone else who's leaving feels really damp and like depressed and tired. But not us, because we had like a little half an hour to an hour gap. I feel ready to complete the rest of the day over here at Alton Towers, and that's all it takes. A little time out of rain in the middle of the day, and it's not like it was like even a waste of time, because I love hotel hopping and I love being able to explore what Alton Towers has to offer, which you don't normally think. We do come here a lot. I come here monthly. Jake comes here pretty much every month. A few months he has gone to, but when you go so much, you see everything, and when you get to go over and do something you don't normally see, it's a real treat, it really is. But of course we are now back in the park, and we're joining Adam over on Tower Street, and I need to get my hot dog because I'm starving now, because I only had tomatoes for lunch, so I need a bit of food. Yeah, like 50 tomatoes. Going to restock it like twice, but I am starting to get hungry, and oh, retro school. Doesn't it just fit in, Jane? Doesn't it just fit in?
No, it's been better. I've done a ride like that out at Portsmouth on like it's actually quite intense. Also done the London Winter Wonderland, it's like mixtape, the bouncing one. Yeah. Like that. And I've done the Waltz also at Portsmouth.
See, like I said, when you go to Alton Towers, I know it's everyone's choice. Like, I know Hugo TPC for my channel is so eager to do the world stuff, but honestly, just leave it. You can do these rides anywhere, but rides like Nemesis, you can only do it at one space in the world. Well, stuff like those carnival games with carnival rides, anywhere. That's what I think, make the most of the Alton Towers and really just make most of it.
So Legoland's adding this like fire.
Oh my god, yeah. I'm not going to start on that. Stay tuned to our Legoland vlog to see a very outrageous Tom as we go towards Pirate Falls. Trust me, I'm not impressed with Legoland at the moment.
Brace everybody, yeah.
Oh, what a lovely hot dog over here. I'm the Wicker Man hot dog. Let me eat it and I'll see you after. Most fantastic view that you could ever get. A hot dog and Wicker Man. As we're now entering, oh, and 15 minutes, and we're now entering.
Literally, I just set the queue line when we were just down here. Literally, it was queuing up the stairs into the pre-show. Good news, pre-show is back on.
Yeah.
And that's something that hasn't been on now for over 2 years now. It's crazy to think about.
And annoyingly, you can't film in there because you've got to put the cameras away before you get in there.
But it's cool that it's back open right now. I just wanted to warn you all that it is back open again, which is really good because it's a good pre-show. And if you don't, I mean, if you come on it about once every month, the pre-show never gets old. I mean, I feel like the Skyline is starting to get older than Legoland Winter now, the pre-show, but it's still, I still enjoy the pre-show.
And Hex.
To be honest, I didn't really enjoy the first one.
Well, I say, yeah, it was raining this morning badly, but it's not even that bad now. And you get kids like this, which if it wasn't raining, it would be easily from here, like without a doubt. And it's walk on.
Yeah, I mean, it's super easy. Also, as well, it's a great GCI site, especially if you get the front row. And you made me think of way. When you choose the back row, I didn't really enjoy the back row ride unless the other time. I actually prefer front row. So there's a little tip for Winterland because back row, this ride's not made for airtime, right? So I'm missing
a little bit there.
Yeah, apart from a little bit down there. But missing timbers is, and imagine that on the back row. Oh my god. But this, it's not great on back row, it's better on front. You get pulled over, well, sort of gets pushed up into the hill.
Oktoberfest. I'm sorry, there's a tree with ribbon on, no, but genuinely, I said earlier, this area here is actually well themed. Like, this part to the entrance is well themed. Apart from this area, there's nothing to Oktoberfest anywhere. And I know you love Alton Towers, don't get me wrong, but there's not a lot
It's
else.
better than thought, but it really is.
It's not better thought. I think I thought the whole park has an ambience. With here, you've got obviously that's really cool in there, like a little show there and stuff. And you've got, of course, the bands and everything, but apart from that, there's nothing.
I did actually watch one of the shows. I don't watch a review really, but I did actually watch one of the shows. It was actually really good. Like, okay, it was literally chucking it down Rome, right? But it was actually really good. Like, I mean, because everyone was singing along. And yes, at the start there was nobody there. And I mean, even the staff members were there. They were still enjoying themselves. They were still doing the music. And I could just see over there now. There are not many people over there, but they're still putting on the shows. And I mean, me and my mum went down there just to watch them and give them support and everything. And it was actually a really good show. Like, I definitely recommend watching it. I think that was the Oktoberfest show, but I'm not sure.
And there is a chance we can watch it later on.
Main show, but overall it was just like a sing-along show. I was down there.
Oh, you sing along then?
Yeah, we didn't sing along.
No, I wasn't.
I mean, but I mean, we sat around. It was quite nice. Everyone was enjoying themselves, and overall, it's just a nice atmosphere in this place. Like Thorpe Park, it's not the same.
No, I don't think
Honestly,
Thorpe Park
really
Oktoberfest
isn't.
is quite nice.
I mean,
Except the whole
yeah. So I mean,
park,
at the moment, I'm not saying it's a bad event Oktoberfest. So that's my favourite Thorpe Park. I'm just saying that I do fun.
And if we zoom in, you can see actors on the stage. I don't know if I can zoom in for you guys. But there you go, there is actors on the stage dancing along. There's people on umbrellas as well. And so that's the sort of atmosphere you do get over here at Alton Towers. But at the same time, I like the whole park feel. I think if we just change a few eyes, like Never Glad to Good Oktoberfest sort of feel, very good better, because I think if you're going to do an event, do it properly.
Do you know how annoying
You are very annoying, Jayden.
you know how annoying Tom is because he doesn't like Smiler? Like,
Everyone will agree with me, I bet.
no. do you know that Wicker Man's annoying? Because
oh yeah, we've got Manchester.
because right, so basically they opened the doors to the pre-show way too early, and what happened is there were still people trying to walk in, but everyone around was thinking they were just walking through, so then we didn't get to watch the pre-show.
No, that was annoying. I said because it was so like chaotic in there because the staff really didn't manage it that well, and we didn't even get to watch it, which we were really looking forward to.
It's a bit of a shame. I mean, the thing is, we've watched it loads anyway.
But quickly, I'll watch it later. The floodlights are on, which means that night rides have begin. That's the work out when the floodlights are on, the night rides begin. It is. It's the theme park hosting work out. It's Tom guarantee.
And also, it's quite weird because we still have about 2 hours left, and the park's already emptied out. Like, the 2 hours left, literally Rita is walk on.
So God knows what we're going to Rita, but
walk on, Nemesis is walk on.
13's still closed.
Galactic's probably about 10 minutes, and Smiler I think is closed, and yeah.
13.
Wicker Man's half an hour. 13's closed. If I did 13, I'd do something. I don't think I've ever done this before. Completed every single roller coaster out of this park in one day. Oh, I need to do spinball as well. But if I do them two,
I like to do spinball.
I would have done every single roller coaster out of this park in one day, which I've never done before, I don't think. So that would be really cool to do. But Tom, it doesn't look likely for 13, to be honest. It's way too far through the day now for them to consider opening it. It's a shame, but you know what? We'll be back next month and the month after. So yeah.
Tom, do you want to see magic?
Not really.
It's just magic.
You said you want to go ahead.
Whoa! I don't think I even got it on camera. But honestly, guys, if I didn't get it on camera, you didn't even miss a lot, to be honest with you.
What?
But nevertheless, don't you imagine, James?
Huh?
Do we give you a joke, a comedy joke?
We're gonna do Smiler.
No, that is a joke. Don't really give you a joke, Jayden. Yes, you do.
13 is
Smiler is a good ride. Ding ding.
That's a good joke, but it's a true joke.
It is a true joke. You're right, Jayden. It is a true joke. It is time to do Rita, the Queen of Pain. I'm in speed.
Well, that's right, Jim.
Yes, Jayden, join the club. Oh, Smiler's a tough
With
competitor.
the walk on queue, why
It's
not?
still not worth it.
I think it is.
Smiler is, and Wicker Man. And Galactic Run.
Oh yeah, also.
And
Oblivion.
13, which is still close.
It's actually really annoying.
See, look at it, look at it. It's really foggy today. It's just that, I don't know if you've done there. It's just where the trees are, where 13 can. Rather having that all foggy mood on. And even the music is playing. I know, why?
Saying that,
It's dark and then you've got
second
the trees. Oh, I mean, perfect. But no, it's closed.
The second best is Rita, because it's not bro, and it's right next to it, so.
I'll let you smile at that.
Same thing.
Yeah, whatever. Have fun on your own then, Jayden.
No, I actually prefer this one. So,
It has like lights.
Wow, lights.
so if
Well, we've got our first night ride tonight, Rita.
oh,
And remember, Jayden Claffers
It's
this
not
night
a night
ride.
ride, it's not a night ride.
Once the show lights come on, it's a night ride. It's a night ride. Right now, we are doing a night ride.
there's nothing 30.
Oh, and it's just sitting there, look. My little baby sitting there on the track. That sounds really bad. But honestly, I just want to go Rita. And not Rita, I want to go 13. But not so much Rita, nevertheless. With a short queue, not too bad. Oh yeah, they've now got like the DigiPass on the phone. But here it goes, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, go. What other theme park in the whole wide world can you walk to and walk around like this outside of a real castle? And it's a theme park, not a little house. Well, I don't know, Warcastle's quite big
Warwick
actually.
Castle is good.
No, I love Warcastle, I'm not gonna
So,
lie.
I love
it.
Warwick Castle, he doesn't, so.
Well, look at
that's
it.
why we don't go there.
I'm not. Warwick Castle is basically just a boring old house which is owned by Merlin.
It's not.
So Anna likes it
It's not,
basically.
it's not, by the way.
It's more like a castle.
It is a lot more.
Well, this is a cool castle. I wouldn't go here if I had no theme park to it.
I mean, see,
But
yeah, I mean, the
theme park make it 10 times better, and you really appreciate the castle.
yeah, so I mean, the influence is us, right? It's been an hour away from, hour and a half away from Warwick Castle, and there's another hour and a half to get here.
Yes.
If we head up there, obviously we'd rather go to Towers, as an hour and a half is not too bad. We'd rather go to Towers, to be honest. Like for that extra bit of petrol, we'd rather just come in, to be honest. But I mean, Warwick Castle's great. We have been this summer. You don't video vlog it or anything.
But we have.
It was actually pretty
but
good.
we have got vlogs by Warwick
good.
Castle if you do want to see it.
And we will
but
already going back to Halloween and Christmas.
They are not
so.
hugely popular, so to be honest, I don't think you guys really like it either. So we're going to stick to theme parks, and of course, Alton Towers. I think it's definitely the best Merlin attraction in the UK.
Are we going to Spinball or?
I think we're going to Oblivion. Like,
No, do Spinball, and then we can come back
Do
to Oblivion, because
Spinball?
they
I
make it a smart night ride.
I just told your dad that we're going to do Spinball. I mean,
Yeah.
Oblivion, but we'll have to call them up anyway.
No, I said we'll do.
Unless they're following us.
I said we'll do Spinball.
Let's do Spinball. And let's do Jane have a
Let's do
Spinball.
Spinball.
Harrison Ball.
Yeah, I did tell him we'll do Spinball.
But then I told them to do Oblivion. Like, what?
Good. Anyway,
Potatoes and potato.
same thing.
Same thing, basically. But yeah, I honestly thought I took like little stalls down here, I don't know. And we need to take a thumbnail photos, I don't forget them, but I thought the little stalls down here. Because like, look over, well it wasn't long ago, it was in summer, they had stalls here. So why don't just keep them? As part of the
Personally-
Oktoberfest thing.
Personally, I'm sort of happy they've taken it down.
Oh, what did you just say, because you don't walk to towers that much?
I mean,
But I'm even worse, we have to be honest. And I think it would really be better if they did like some seating over here. Imagine that, seating over here, little stools in the back, had a stage, instead of over there, then a stage with no back, just right here, with a backdrop onto the amazing castle. They could do like special like illusions on the castle like that. I just look really good.
look at the windows, they're all finished.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, amazing Jane, you're so cool. But yeah, we just finished the windows. Oh, I mean, did you realise about that until you come? Windows, they were getting constructed last time, but they've done. So, we're now going to see you over at Spinball Wizard. Way! Sorry, just quickly, this music does not fit the weather. Like, honestly, look at it. It's puddles everywhere and it's soaking wet. The lights are on, which is quite nice. But this definitely doesn't suit this music. It's very happy, jolly,
Sorry,
but it
the
follows.
Smiler is actually like the only one that's supposed to in the SEO.
We've decided to stop talking about the Smiler.
It's the best ride.
We all hate it. We all hate the Smiler.
Best ride ever.
But comment down below what you think. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be ruled out. But yeah, interesting. But nevertheless, as I said earlier, we're going to a little bit. I just wanted to show the contrast in the amazing, happy, exciting music and the damp, wet weather. Toxic Junk Lars coming soon.
It literally is under a week now. It's from the 8th to the 10th.
So when this vlog is
and the
out,
15th to the 30th.
when this vlog is out, you could go to a Halloween event over here.
And we
at
hopefully
Alton Towers. So it's going to
will be
be on the
coming
debt
back.
opens, I think. I think we are hopefully coming back.
Yeah, which would be really cool. I mean, maybe we'll be able to experience all the events this year, all the towers. That's something we're going to have to see about.
Yeah,
You never
stay
know.
tuned, you never know. We might have planned to all of them, we might have already booked them all.
Yes,
we just don't know, we just don't know, guys. Spinball Wizard is now done and we are off into the X sector. But yeah, Spinball Wizard is amazing. most important.
Walk on.
Apparently it's walk on, I doubt it, but knowing the sort of ride it is, I'm not surprised really. I'm surprised that actually they should be paying people to go on the ride. It's that bad, okay?
Saying that, it's pretty quiet.
And look at this, like I said, it was raining.
Never ever done Smiler at
It
night.
was raining this morning, and for your information, it is not raining at all now, and you go walk on queues.
It literally is.
Now that is why you persevere, even if it's like raining. Go to a hotel, the whole time's raining, and come back later, because it will be quieter, because everyone leaves. Just don't leave, go to a hotel, go to a restaurant, I don't care, but just come back later. The biggest advice is Tom tip, Oblivion's walk on, and Smiler says it's walk on.
Smiler wasn't queuing outdoors, which is insane. Like, this coaster here is so it's so important to this one. Like, literally, it's got 14 versions, still holds our record since 2013. It's been a long time. It's got a drone. But first, we're not going to go there.
We're going to Oblivion first. We're going to Oblivion first.
Because I want a full-on night ride.
Jayden, Oblivion first. Oblivion.
Jen, we want a night ride. Archery.
Thank the Lord. I've never been so
And
happy.
yeah, so what our plan is right now?
There is happy. There is happy.
What?
You have decided to go Oblivion. That's fine. What a good idea. Oh, I know. Yeah, it takes at night time.
That looks quite nice.
We're not riding it, but it looks nice. It does look nice. Well, I said, it looks good this land. All theme parks look good at night. All the smoke effects, the lighting, the rides. It's just amazing. And when you get
Honestly, parks at night, really shot.
But what you remember, it's got like 2-3 stages. Like you've got sunset, then you've got like this sort of night time, and then you've got pitch black. And that is the sort of time you've got pitch black. It's better for the evening. But all I say, it's just amazing, really. I don't see why you wouldn't come over here and experience night time at the park. Now, of course, night time at parks is not all the time. But the best time to experience night rides.
Yeah.
It's open quite late in the summer, but it's always sunny in summer. So the best time to experience is over in
September or October.
Kind of October or November for fireworks. November's the best time, but it is very busy in November. You got to remember that.
That's all. I mean, like now, literally walking straight on this.
Exactly, because it's not even like a Scarefest yet.
Floodlights are on.
But the floodlights are on as well.
And do you know what?
I said they want to be this light to me, yeah.
So what I was going to say is our plan. So we're going to do this, then we're hoping to lap Smiler until about 10:02. Then we can go to Wickerman to get the last one of the day, a night ride Wickerman. It's a must.
But do not go yet. It's still got Oktoberfest things going on till 8 at night. So there's an hour once the park closes till 8 o'clock where we can experience Oktoberfest. But I don't want to bore you and the whole queue of Oblivion, but we'll see you as we finish Oblivion and head to the Spider. Bom, 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 going to Oblivion. Walk on queue. Yeah, this is great. Got empty rides, getting exposed there. God, let's go. Oh, queue. I think we can wait it, mate. Huh? I think we can wait for queue.
Yeah. 6:30.
Okay, 20 minutes left of the day. Can't talk for long because we're running to the next one because our aim is to do this. Well, just do we'll do Smiler, and then we'll head over towards Wickerman to finish our day today. So it's going to be a really, really good day. However, we have to get onto it. It says 5 minutes. It was 5 minutes to be okay, but we just don't know. Okay, let's go towards the Smiler. Okay, cool. It doesn't look too bad, but it's going to be the last one of the day. It could not be. To be honest, it's the last one of the day because it's a bad one. Nevertheless, what? Is this our first Smiler night ride?
Yeah.
I think it is. You're in here for our first on the channel, guys. You're in here for our first. And if 13 was open, which it hasn't been for the whole day, Adam would have completed every single roller coaster at the park, all 10.
It's operating. Yeah.
But we have, they're not everyone's operating at the moment, so I don't.
No, look, walk on.
It is walk on. Let's hope we can literally.
I can't
Okay,
start
so
right now.
I could have done it an hour ago, but no one follows my technique. Nevertheless, do you ever see a Smiler queue this short? And to be honest, the long part of the queue is just walking around it, because
It's true though.
they should open a shortcut or something like really.
We
Like,
still don't really know what time it is yet.
I did look, it was 22.
22. I don't
So it's fine. If we get this one done, maybe by 10-2, yeah, that's what it is Wickerman and bottom that for the night ride at the end.
Even if we get some quick interesting ride, get on another ride quickly.
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know. I think we still try and go to Wickerman after this, though, because I really do want to get that one at the end of the day. However, I'm really tired now to continue with the queue and head on to Spider. One, nice ride.
Excuse me.
This is an important announcement.
Annoyingly, Smiler was shut, and yeah, we got a little bit annoyed. Now,
See, I would have sprinted to Wickham.
now it could have been a coincidence, but basically, Smiler shut down 5 minutes before park closed. Now,
Yeah.
it could have broke down 5 minutes before, but to be honest, we know, thank you, we know how Merlin works. They don't want to be operated.
to be
Their
honest-
staff want to go home. They make up excuses. We already know already that on rides they make a queue line longer than it actually is at the end of the day, so you don't join us, so you can go home early, and quite often at parks they close it. Now come on, for God's sake, if it is broken down, I apologise for that statement, but to be honest, I imagine it's broken down. And there was no information, there was nothing, they closed the thing, it's just like, come on.
So I think if it's broken down, right, and I mean, I'm not blaming them. If it did break down, right, they should say, everyone in the queue at this time, we're going to all take you over to Wickham and Oblivion, Nemesis, any of these, so at least they can get people on another night, because these are all operated.
Yeah, well, I thought they didn't give us a fast pass, they normally do.
It's just-
They didn't bring us to a bar like they did at Fort Park, literally.
I mean, like,
on
from
Fort
there-
Park, we were on Samurai, it broke down, they all got us, they all brought us over, they reoperated, Nemesis Inferno again, and put us on it. That's not what we need to do. Now, that was an exception, but I'll be honest, if it was a fast pass, I'll be happy.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fast pass, right? It's pretty good, but like on this, we've done a Oblivion now, like must be over 10 times a night. We get the feel of this now, so to be honest, it's the only one that you guys weren't prepared to sprint with. It was the only one that is close enough to go on here.
And as a heads up, it is 4 minutes till closing time. Adam wants us to sprint.
See, I would have
from
got
here to Wickham Man, okay?
would've got the
Now, if you know how far that is, you know, oh, puddle, you know, with a very, very, very slim chance of us being able to get there in time. I don't want the miss, because I'd rather get on the ride.
Yeah, see, I was saying, what we do is we drive to Wickham Man, and on the way, well, if we don't get there, we don't get there, but to be honest, I reckon we would have, because it's not too far anyway.
And if we're honest, I prefer Oblivion in the Wickham Man, but that's just my little thing.
No.
It's night time now, and we have just finished all the rides over here at the park today. Now, I've no idea where the parents are, but just walking around the park looks amazing. Honestly, like, I like to club, it's good. We are all very annoyed at the smart situation. It is a very, very
I don't know
annoying
why.
situation.
Something might have happened. It could be bugs fixed or something. All I know is that they just sent us straight out.
And I just realised, right, it's quite a coincidence, isn't it? But no one got evacuated from it. It was all went out smoothly. No one had to exit on the end of it. So, yeah, it's wanked a little bit today. It's like a bit of a bummer at the end of the day. However, the park is closed at 8, so there's still some amazing photos. See what Oktoberfest has to offer over
And
here.
they've got a couple of shows on. I mean, I was checking earlier, and I know there were 2 shows on, and that's going to be pretty good, because I've seen a lot of the shows, and it's going to look pretty good.
And it was nighttime. Good thumbnail photo. Hopefully we got one that you can see now. It's not a nighttime photo. It was we forgot to do it, so sorry guys. But we are trying our best to get everything done for you guys today. It started off a bit rough today, really, with like all the rain stuff.
yeah,
but now, what an ending. Well, in a bad way, but in a good way. It's just been really good.
It's just like, I mean, it is, if you look past the ending of it, like the last half an hour, it's been a good day, and you never know, this may change my complete opinion, because I've watched loads of videos lately, and this like hour and a half an hour now is meant to be it looks like the best hour and a half an hour of the whole time of the towers. So if this is good, we'll literally raise this up so high.
Yeah, and now, of course, over here on the channel, we like to get as many videos out to you as we can. And very quickly, very quickly at the start of today, wow, it's quite rainy. Why are you vlogging? Well, the reason why we do vlogging over here at the park is we want you guys to see all of it. Now, we've had moments where it's been really good, we've had sunny days, perfect, but today wasn't a perfect day. It was raining all throughout the whole of today. So many would see it as a less happy day, but for us, we persevered. We show you what you can do, show you how you can relax in the hotel and stuff, and that is how you have a really good day over here at Towers. And we definitely recommend you following our advice today. Go in the hotel, take a breather, and then come back for the rest of the day. Making our way through hundreds of puzzles My feet are getting soaking, but we're still persevering, guys. We are heading to look at Oktoberfest in the night, and I don't really know what's going to be on at the moment. Of course, it is amazing looking at night. I've seen 5 bits be on before, but of course, as we are coming to the end, and it's the last weekend that Oktoberfest is on, they never really do as much as they did on the first weekend. Nevertheless, we still like to come up and see what we have to offer, and to build a part of this, is to keep it out the hole until Monday when we should take it down.
Also, I can admit, this, like, it is cold today. That was kind of a good thing because my mum bought me this smiley glass.
Exactly, you're giving them a cold. And then there's a little crowd forming up here. Little show, that's quite cool. Oh yes, let's go have a look at what they're watching in the rain. Now, I want to get a thumbnail part, ideally, like this is quite a cool backdrop here. But yeah, I'm going to take some clips, I'll show you a vlog in, and we will sing along with the show.
As I present on the stage, the fabulous Untitled Chapter! Mann zu stehen und vor deiner Tür aufs Knie zu gehen. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go for the Untitled Show! Let's give it one more time for the fantastic
Now, over here at this desolate, well, Alton Towers, we've got this amazing thing here, and I know I showed you a little bit earlier, but I want to give you a bit of an insight of what there is to do over here, even though, of course, if you're watching this vlog, you will not be able to come here this year, but knowing how it's been going at Fort Park as well as Alton Towers, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like an annual thing, because it all went on last year. That was like the first year of the Oktoberfest, and then from then it's then gone on since like this year as well, and I think in the future it's going to go well, because in September there's not a lot which parks can do, and they're normally a lot less popular during September, but that means they can start this in here, which is so nicely done, and like a really nice thing to do when you finish a holiday. You get to experience Oktoberfest over here, and it's over for 8 o'clock night, so you're not missing out on any ride time, which is extra time apart you get to spend with your family or friends eating the food, which are going to be open all night, and you get to experience all of that. So from what I understand, we've got the winter bar here, which reminds me a lot of the things from over at what's that thing, Winter Wonderland over at London during Christmas time. And then you've got, of course, more food places here, which I think is like fries and stuff. Then you've got, I can't remember, onions and potatoes, chocolate, coffee, and then you've of course got hog roast. Continuing around, you've then also got pretzels as well as bratwurst, and it goes all the way around to chocolate and waffles. You've got fire pits. Well, there was fire pits, this is a bit burnt out now, but honestly there's so much over here that you can experience next year if you do come over here. And also, just saying, imagine having your dining table look like that with all the events in it. That is pretty cool. But I'm going to have another attempt now, getting a good thumbnail photo. I'm trying to get some good ones, but because it's so dark out here, I'm finding it really hard to get a decent thumbnail for you guys. But I have got an okay-ish one, so I will use that one if I don't get a better one. But yeah, so far, this is a lot better than last year. I think last year was like a trial for a park, but this year they've really outdone themselves on what it is. And I think in the future, just, I don't know, if they get some permanent matting down here, that'd be quite good. But maybe next year, we'll be all down this side as well, and be all filled up, got a full atmosphere, but like pretzels projected onto the castle down there. I don't know, but it is really good, and I think if we came here near the start of the event, there'd be a lot more hype around this event, and of course we'll be spending a lot more time here, but because it's quite late on, it's damp, and it's at the end of the whole event itself, there's not so much excitement going through me, because it's just not the same really. I don't know why, but it definitely is a great event, and I think next year I might want to try and go near the start to be able to really get everyone here, all the crowds filling up on these tables to experience Oktoberfest, because that's what's really about at these sort of events, the crowds, and that's what you really want to get. But over here, we've got some people, it's just not the buzzing atmosphere that would be at the start. 6 minutes till this place closes, and to be honest, it doesn't look like there's 6 minutes left till this whole park closes. No rides open, and it's just this. Everyone's having such good time. So to be honest, I was wrong earlier when I did say that there wasn't much ambience over here on the last day. There is a load, but I still think there'll be more at the start. But if you come in here, honestly, it's really good fun, and I'm not the sort of person who's going to jump on the stage and start dancing along, but to be here, watching everyone have a nice time is all that really matters to me. Of course, there's some actors, of course, placed around the whole thing, so there's like always people dancing around you, and there's always like beer going around. It's just really, really nice. It's not like dodgy or anything, like there's beer, but it's not like anyone's getting like really drunk. It's just a nice place, everyone's singing along, having a good time. And isn't that what park's all about? Especially like over here, they care about having a good time, and that's what really matters. It's not gonna cost more than an awful lot of money to make this, but the little touches like this will just make a massive difference towards someone's day. And how they are opening it later on, I got an awesome shot. I put a bit on Instagram, so funny that posted of the castle. Because at the moment, I don't know if you can see down here, the reflection is reflected down, so that's quite an awesome thing. And I'll take a quick video on the camera, but yeah. Ambience over here, we have 6 minutes till the end. Fantastic, that's all I can really say. I was trying to think of the best words you could use to describe Oktoberfest over here at Alton Towers, and I've actually got 2. Private event. That is what it feels like. It feels like a company like John Lewis, which I know do a lot of events over at theme parks, stuff like that, just hired out this park for a few people and put on this show. It, honestly, it just feels really special, and like being here, being able to experience it, despite the really low flags, I really did enjoy it, and I thought it was actually amazing. But I guarantee you now, if this was good, I definitely want to go here on the opening day. So next year, it's already booked on the opening day, as long as it's not a Friday, as long as it's Saturday, Sunday or some sort of day. Opening day, we're over here, we're all the crowds, all the thing of enthusiasts, like to do this, because this looks amazing. And hopefully next year it'll be better.
Maybe come back twice, so I go at the start, I go at the end.
Yeah, but I definitely want to do the start, because we always do the end, and as much as it's nice,
it's nice at the end.
You don't really get to, like, especially with you guys watching the videos, you don't get to experience it yourself. But when we do it over at the start, you're able to experience us with all the hype and everything going on, and all the tables filled with crowds and like fireworks is, which I absolutely love. And then you also get to experience, of course, the event yourself. And we'll probably do one at the end as well. But quick coming up as well, Scarefest, and of course following our traditions of doing every single Alton Towers event this year. Will we do it or will we not? You've got to subscribe to find out, as that is much Oktoberfest gone now, with no more shows for us that we're going to be watching. The last performance is tomorrow, which we were going to do, but of course we decided to do this instead. And unfortunately, Jayden's family have left, so we cannot interview them about what they thought their day was. But you still got me, Adam, and my family to talk to about what their day was like over here at Alton Towers. And yeah, it's just a magical park in the evening. I will probably end it in the car, depending whether there's people in the monorail or not. So that could be it. But oh, look, it's just as I walk past, the lights come on. Look how cool this is, like all the lights being shown on here. Adam's just the other side, literally filming the thing right now. But that view, it's magical. It really is just the most magical place you can get in the UK. Back in the car, and I know you guys can hardly see me, but this is the best place to end the vlog at the moment. It's been raining literally really badly, just suddenly.
A minute ago, it was really dry.
It's just suddenly, it's been chucking it down.
It went straight down.
So, we got lucky to get in the car, and that's where we're going to end the vlog. I'm literally minutes away from starting to edit this vlog. Literally, I'm trying to get in the car journey home. We've got like a 3-hour journey home today. So, I do really try to edit a vlog, see what there is to do, and I'll put it on a finish editing vlog and be like, well, that is an amazing day. And that is how I feel at the moment. We've done so many rides, 9 roller coasters out of 10. It of course hasn't been the greatest of weather conditions. We even went in the hotel for a little bit, and yeah, it's been amazing. There's so many flat rides, there's been Hex, Jewel, enjoyable, as well as so many others over here at the park. It's been absolutely phenomenal. And of course, when I see Jayden's review, he's all over on his Instagram, so check that out. But, Adam,
honestly,
how's your day been?
I mean, let's just start off. It's Alton Towers, right? So it's already going to be good. And the thing is, at the start, it was sort of a downer because we had to wait for Smiler for quite a while. But then after that, the day sort of started picking up a little bit. And then the ending...
Quickly. That is okay. We are that's okay.
Yes.
To visit.
So then at the end, it was a bit of a when Smiler went down, and then they didn't start saying.
See, all I'm saying is it's Smiler both times. It's Smiler's bad voice. That's it.
And then we went to the Oktoberfest entertainment stage, and I'm sure you filmed that. And honestly,
you can't see anything. But yeah,
I still hear me anyway. And honestly, it was amazing. Like, it was one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life. It was insane. Like, everyone was loving it, and it is raining as well, and everyone was still out there giving the people support and loving it. So yeah, it was actually really, really good. And overall, the day's been good today. I mean, I did 9 of the 10 coasters, so every operational coaster I did today, which is crazy because I don't usually do that. And also as well, we got some flat rides done, like you said. Personally, I think Nemesis was running very well today. I'd say it's the best ride today. Galactic is still like, it's so tight for me between Galactic and Nemesis. They're both a bit of value and they're both John Wadley creations. So
gutted that 13 and Oktoberfest overall experience.
Oktoberfest, in my opinion, is one of the best events in the world.
But we definitely, I know,
it's better than Phil Park.
We need to go on the first day of Oktoberfest next year.
Yeah, so next year we'll be on the first day.
I know it's going to be busy, but it's going to be the atmosphere.
And here's well, when you come every month, like if it's really busy one time, it doesn't really matter. You can just enjoy it. And Joe, the atmosphere today really did show me that you don't have to always do rides. It's like, it was so nice atmosphere in this place. And some parks you do always have to rides, like Thorpe Park. I do like Thorpe Park, by the way. I know I'm getting a lot of hate right now, but I do like it.
You always like at least once a week.
Yeah, so I go literally every week. So I do really enjoy it, but it's just not really what I look for in a theme park, but this is. So
I was thinking to look for a combination of everyone. Alton Towers is absolutely fantastic.
Best theme park in the
now,
UK.
I'm putting a tour of my face. I don't know if you see my hand or anything. No, I don't definitely see anything, to be honest with you guys. But it has been an amazing day. Mum and Dad, Queenie, how's your day been?
It's been brilliant. I've enjoyed it. I feel a bit wet now, but despite the weather, it's been a really, really fab day. And I enjoyed going to the Pizza Pasta restaurant at lunchtime. And yeah, we got a lot done, didn't we?
Yeah, Oktoberfest wise, enjoyed?
Yes, I did like. I think it's got a great atmosphere for all the family. Oktoberfest, I really like it.
And there you go, guys.
And it finished on ABBA. Much to the boys.
Amazing. I don't think I'm going to put any clips of that in, so I'll save you the trouble.
I don't know I've got any either.
I'll save you guys the pain, and I just won't put any of those clips in. But
overall, it was good, the show.
Yeah,
though.
a little bit of light for you guys as well. You see the dashboard at the front, a few kind of lights. But yeah, I loved today. I thought it started off raining, and if you don't like rain, you're probably the biggest fan of today. But again, you're going to persevere through. Once you start going to a few theme parks in the UK when it rains, you get used to it. I was stupid not to bring a hood today. I think I brought a hood. I wouldn't need to go in any indoor things. I could have just stuck it out. And I know when you do leave when it's nice and wet, you get a nice warm, cosy car, heated seats, especially if you're lucky. We don't have any heated seats, but we've got heated seats. You have a win-win, but we do have a cosy car. If you get a nice cozy car afterwards, you really think, thank God I pushed it out today. And I feel like, despite us obviously going in the hotel, which is amazing, and doing Hex, I feel like apart from that, we really just pushed out the rain. And I wouldn't even regret going in the hotel doing Hex, maybe Hex, but the hotel, because it was part of the experience for me, and I enjoyed hotel hopping, sitting down, relaxing, and doing all that jazz. But yeah, that is it from over here on Theme Park Coast, and of course we've done every single event from over here at Alton Tower so far,
and
including
it's very likely
Mardi Gras, Oktoberfest, soon to become Scarefest,
which is my favourite event of all time.
And of course a Christmas one as well later on.
Fireworks.
And fireworks, exactly, we've got loads. And of course we're not definitely going to all of them, but we've got a very, very high chance of going to every single one of them. So you want to find out, subscribe down below. But that is it from me, Tom Derrick for Theme Park Coaster, and I hope you have all enjoyed this video. We've had an amazing day today, and I just want to thank you all so much for watching. But I will see you guys later. Goodbye.